Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reclamation. Reclaim the world. This is episode 33 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java. And in this episode, well, we're going to be working a little bit with blood magic because it wants us to combine ethylene with blood to make blooded ethylene. So to do that, we're going to have an automated process for blood. And we're going to give it a shot because I've never done it before, number one. And number two, because it's part of the quest. So, alright. So, I did a little off-camera work, just a bit. I made some more ritual stones in preparation. I made these description tools from Dusk. So, that's easy. It's got to be a tier 4 altar. You can just plop some coal on there and a block of coal and it'll make them. So, we're going to need these two to combine with our ritual diviner. So we need demonic slates. I believe I have some around here. Here, 2 demonic slates. I haven't made a whole bunch of them, so yeah. I upgraded some of our piping, which is awesome. But we're still really slow on this altar right here. And it's because we have self-sacrifice and speed runes on here. So this altar right here is going to transfer a lot faster. It is only a tier 3 altar. We can upgrade it probably to a tier 4 for the extra runes. But I have this master stone right here. So this is my plan, okay? This is my plan. So we're going to do the ritual right here. Okay, and once we get it built, we're going to take some create fans and we're going to extend this and we're going to blow those monsters all the way over here where they're going to be automatically defeated by the ritual, and their good stuffers is going to go into that altar right there. And then we're going to pipe it into here. And then from here, we're going to bring it down into our engineering room and we're going to combine it with the ethylene and make blooded ethylene. That's the whole idea. So, we've upgraded our ritual diviner, and I don't think I showed you guys how to use this, so I'm going to show you. So you can left click it and it will cycle through all the corresponding rituals that you can do. You have to have the ritual stones on you. So just get a whole bunch of them up. And you're going to cycle through until you find... Oh, that was what we needed. We need the Well of Suffering. There's a lot. Almost to it. Okay. So, how this works is you click it onto this. Just like that, and it will build it. So I right-clicked it. So it just said it's unable to place a block. Right? So you're just gonna kind of have to like eyeball it. You mouse over it like this. And you're gonna try to figure out what's causing the issue. It looks like it's the actual altar causing the problem, so we probably need to raise it up one more. So we're just gonna kind of bang these back out. You can get them all back, so it's all good. It's just a work in progress. Make sure you pick them all back up. Alright. Alright, so that was too low down, it looks like. So we're going to have to raise it up a little bit more to like right here. And let's see if it builds it now. Alright, it looks like it did it. Okay, so the ritual of suffering, well of suffering, will not hurt you. Okay? It hurts monsters. And I have it up right here, or I did. Rituals, click on that little box right there. And you're going to go to the well of suffering. And it tells you the exact. It says horizontal radius 15. So that's 15 above and below. Vertical radius 15. So that's 15 blocks from the very center, right? That it'll work. And that's also for the altar detection. So just drop down. Get rid of these cobblies because we don't need those now. So we're going to get this thing built first, and then we're going to worry about getting the mobs from over there over to here. I'm going to use fans, I think, to do it. So I think. So we need to activate this. I think it's activated with a little rune. Yeah, weak activation crystal. So we already have some of these. Well, we've made multiple, so I'll just use this one. So we use this weak activation crystal, and we're gonna rush of energy flows through the ritual. It needs mobs. So let's go ahead and start moving stuff over with fans. So we're gonna have to run inside and get some fans. So we're gonna have to skinny up here and measure everything out, like where we want everything to be and all that. Okay. So we want it to be on top right here. I don't really care about the drops in particular. So I'm assuming that the middle is going to be the happy point, right? Okay. Let's go see if I have any. I might actually have some blue ice back in that chest right there. Or not. Okay, well, that's okay. We'll make it work. So we need to get this ice out. Like that. And this is going to make them scoochy their bagoochies really quickly. Over here. That should be plenty enough range for it. And we're going to need that like that. Like this. Bring this over. Get the fans. Like that. And right like this. This is where it's going to get a little sticky. Just a little bit. We're just going to cover that up for right now. Because they're going to start building up right there. We're going to have to set hoppers right here. Can already hear them building up. We are working with creepers and whatnot, so we have to keep that in mind. So we're gonna have to go snag some hoppers real quick. Do I have any in here? Of course not. Let's go ahead and just take these, right? It shouldn't spawn anymore. For right there. There. Like I said, it's going to start building up, so we got to be mindful of that. And we will adjust all of this in a little while. I do need a chest, but I could just make a quick dirty one real quick. I don't know if I have the mats out here to make one for really reals. Well, maybe. Let's put some of this stuff up. I don't need that right now. Put this up. Put these up since that's already built. So I need 2 of these. I need that, and I need that. I have to clean out those chests over there. They have a whole bunch of junk in them, so this is just easier. Because the machine does not kill out the drops. You still gotta collect them. Okay. So let's figure this out real quick. So if we have the chest, like right here, I think that would be just fine. Like that. And we'll go ahead and brick this up. Like that. And I really would like to see what's going on, so we're gonna have to go get some framed glass. Should have grabbed it while I was doing, but I forgot. Do I have any in here? We do! Yay. Alright, that's super. So let's get on back up here. And we're gonna put our framed glass down. Oh, this is gonna be gnarly. I hear them. I hear them. Oh, that sucked. That really sucked. I do believe it blew up our fans. Pretty sure. Dagnabbit. This packed ice right there. Ugh. Let's see if we got any fans that didn't get blown up. Oh, we have one. Ah, that doesn't help us any though. I'll have to go get some more real quick. I'll be back in a second. Okay, we are back. We got the fans. Ugh. Man, I'm about as graceful as an elephant in a china shop today. Alright. Let's not fall this time. Bunches of monsters. So let's hedge our bets on this a little bit. Ah. There. So now we know where to stand to bust that ceiling right there. Okay. Okie dokies. Wow, there's a lot of dudes. Let's go ahead and put these glass frames right here. And. That. You know, I think we should probably get the fan going first before we do this. This is going to be gnarly. Gnarly, gnarly. All right. So the fans. We gotta hook them to that right there. So shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? Not too much of a problem. All right. So of course we have to make them all go in the right direction. That's gonna be fun. Vertical, 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 and vertical. And doing these top ones should do it. And I need this. I don't think we're lined up quite right. Well, maybe. Wow, that one right there was enough for all of them. I don't know how I feel about that. Get my wrench out. It's going to be too hard to control the... It's going to be too hard to control it. Because we have to be able to control it because we need to make sure they're going in the right directions, right? So let us investigate this. So we have it like that, and then we bring them out again. Like that. We can control all of the fans. This is a better way to do it, I think. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. So it looks like the two bottom ones are blowing. That's blowing. That's blowing. And the two top ones look like they're sucking. So we need to fix the top ones with just some regular gearboxes. Oh, okay, that's going to be a problem. Okay. Well, what if we do it like that? That'll work. Everybody's blowing. Okay. Just send them on over there. It looks like it's working, dude. It's smacking them right now. Stupid Enderman. Phew. Right. I think we're in business. Not sure they're going fast enough, but we'll find out. Oh, I guess I probably need to get rid of all this cobble. Probably. So we're gonna get rid of all of this stuff. We don't need it anymore. And we should start rocking and rolling on the blood production now. And of course, we're going to have to empty this chest out. But, yeah. And it should just start producing mobs. I do have to AFK, but it's alright. Alright. So now we got all of that shenanigans done. So it should start readily producing blood. And we can tell it to empty out into the tank. It is collecting a bit of drops. So we're going to want to build up a small scaffolding right here so that we can access the contraption. Now, it doesn't look like they're making it quite over enough, far enough. But honestly, I don't really care. About the only thing that I could probably need is arrows, but honestly, I can make arrows. It's not really that big of a deal. The basics is we need the blood, so yeah. So I'm pretty happy with this. Let's go ahead and put some lights up because, you know, I don't want spawn up here. We should probably put some halvesies. Up there so that monsters can't spawn on the so we'll just do this real quick. So we got a spider, but it sounds like it's getting ganked also, so it's all good. There. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Alrighty then. So this will provide a couple of things. First off, it will allow us to put that sacrificial altar underneath, right? And if we get enough blood built up, we can probably put it into the system. But this is automated and they will automatically get themselves perished. So that's really great. And I think it is actually taking from our our pool. So we definitely need to make sure that we've got plenty of life essence stored. Probably turn this off for now. That's working, guys. You see it? That's really good. Super happy about that. So that's going to put it into our tank. Like I said, I will have to AFK some, which I really didn't want to, but maybe eventually we'll be able to do something about that. But I don't know. The mob spawners and stuff all take the player's presence, so I doubt we'll be able to get this to where it can run without AFKing it. I mean, it's the way it is. So it's not truly automated. Truly automated is no touch. You don't have to do anything. It just automatically does it without you doing anything at all. So, yeah. It's not going to be truly automated. I wish it were, but the only way we could do that is if the pack had put in cursed dirt or something like that. But even then, that requires you to be close to the dirt, I think. So I'm just trying to build up our blood essence a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and see if we can get that made. Okay, we have actually quite a lot of blood. So, I'm just gonna leave this packed ice out there. I don't know what happened to the blue ice that I had. It's gone into the ether. Put that guy in there. I don't know if we need to keep this out. I think this will actually provide its own blood. I think I maybe have to keep it on me. I'm not sure. The minute we go out of range of this, it's going to stop working though. So, alright, so from here we have to mark this. This is not chunk loaded, so I'm probably going to have to do that. Probably. So we want this chunk loaded. This chunk loaded. Or we could do it this other way. We could go this way with it. I don't know if we can have it all chunk loaded. I mean, maybe. I guess you can. Look at that. Our entire base is chunk loaded. That's nuts. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to move this blood down into the machine room. So we're gonna have to mark points, just like we did last time, right? So we're gonna delete this, and we're gonna say blood tank. And we'll go on inside and find the spot where we want it to come into. So it has to be hooked up to another one of those rotary machines that we made yesterday. So we'll have to make another one of those. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Too many machines, dude. Okay, so we're gonna need another one of those rotary things. And somehow we're supposed to get a bucket of this stuff. I need to get a bucket of ethylene for the quest. Honestly, I might just mark it as done because task substrate? What, it wants me to pick up a substrate? I thought we already did that. I could have swore we already did that. We're not burning any power, so it's gonna be like not doing anything. So I guess we could do some coal real quick. That'll burn some power. Kick this on. Come on, give me a substrate. Not gonna give me one? No substrate. Alright. Alright, well, let's do this then. Oh, steel dust. This has coal in it. So, have that do that. This one's empty. Okay. So we're gonna want diamond combined with this. I know, it's expensive, but gotta do it. So this is going to give us refined obsidian dust. The refined obsidian dust, you can enrich it because it is used to make the atomic alloy. But you can also press it into ingots, and the ingots are used for quite a few things also. So pretty nice armor. Armor class wise, it's superior to what we're wearing, but we wouldn't get the regen, so I don't, of course I don't even think we're getting the regen anyway. It doesn't look like we are. doesn't. But honestly, if we're gonna have to go nuclear, I kind of wouldn't mind making the mecha suit. You know? I've always wanted to make it, so that would be kind of cool. So we got some refined obsidian dust, and this should be making some stuff. We have no hydrogen. Why do we not have any hydrogen? Our oxygen is full. Alright, we'll dump it. There. That upgrade the quest? No. Yeah, we'll just tell it to dump excess. It's fine. So we got hydrogen again. I don't know why it was barking up on us. And we're starting to burn ethylene again. Okay. So is this done? Okay. So we got the refined obsidian. So I want to take some of this reinforced and we want to turn it into atomic. So that's going to take this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to enrich it. So we get more bang for our buck, right? You stick him in there and get that going. So this is going to make the biggest, which is the atomic alloy. Just put him back in there. You'll probably need a couple pieces of coal. So it's already... So we're going to do this because we want to make a tank. We're going to make the biggest tank, the ultimate tank. It's really small, it's compact. Small and compact, which is awesome. Just enough. Awesome. Okay. All right, we got our atomic alloy. So now we need all the stuff. And we're going to get some redstone and some iron. So let's go over here to mechanism and we're going to make a tank. So we're going to make the basic tank first. And then we're going to make the advanced tank. And then we're going to make the elite tank. Oh, I need the... And then we're going to make the ultimate tank. So what this guy's going to do is hold all of our awesome joy juice. Alright. So let's look at this for a second. To get blooded ethylene, we need chemical infuser, right? And it's going to mix the... Oh, okay. We have to turn the blood into aerated essence. So that's the deconcentrator. So the deconcentrator takes... the life essence. Okay, hold up. Blooded ethylene. You have to have aerated essence. How do we get aerated essence? Aerated essence is life essence in the deconcentrator. And life essence is from blood magic. Okay. So we need to make this deconcentrator. So we need another rotary deconcentrator. So we're going to need a basic tank, a basic fluid tank, 2 dots, and an energy tablet. So this guy we're going to put right here. Right about... Oh, I don't know. Right about like over here or something, or we'll put it over here. Probably put it over here. So he's gonna provide the new stuff for these guys. We could probably make 2 of them. So this guy right here could probably start containing our ethylene, right? So I'm gonna need some fluid pipes, no, gas pipes. Gas. Okay. So, gas pipes. Oh, I just realized that this is a fluid tank. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, so this is a fluid tank. We need a gas tank. We need a gas tank. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Gas. These are all creative. Well, tank. Basic chemical tank. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. We need this. We need some redstone. We're gonna need dots. Or not dots, jello. And we're gonna need atomic and reinforced. So, basic. Advanced. Elite. Ultimate. Okay. 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 So he's going to start filling up with ethylene. And then we're going to hook him up to the gas, or to the gas generator. Just for now, because that is what we're using right this very second. So we're just going to hook him up to the gas generator for right this very second. So now we're going to be storing some ethylene, which is good. That also means that this is going to keep going and not stop. Okay, so now we can start planning. So we're going to need another one of those tanks. Is the blooded ethylene... It's a chemical tank. Okay. Blooded ethylene is a chemical tank. Not a liquid tank. Alright. So. We know the blood is a liquid tank. But we're going to be piping it directly in. So we have to set these up so I know where it needs to come in at. Put this up. We're gonna need some iron. I already have redstone. Some steel. Okay. We should be good to go. So we need to make another rotary condensator. So we need some gold. Rotary condensator. Make that. I need glass. I need one basic tank and one basic fluid tank, and we have this. Okay, so to make this, you have to use the deconcentrator, which is what this is. So we're going to put the deconcentrator right here. So, the input for this sucker is on this side. You know, we could probably do it over here. So the input is right here. He's gonna have to have power, so we gotta figure out where the power is. And okay. So the second machine, so once we have this, then it goes into the chemical infuser. So we need a chemical infuser. So it's going to take 2 basic chemical tanks and a steel casing, which I'm out of. Oh, of course I am. Make a whole bunch of these, please. Jeez. All right. So we need 2 chemical tanks. Where is that chemical infuser? There it is. So 2 of these. And there it is. Okay, so this guy right here is going to make our blooded. And the blooded is a chemical tank. So we need to make another big chemical tank. So get rid of this stuff. I do need that. I don't need that or that or that. Put those up. So I need this, this. Oh, actually, I already had some of those. What are we missing? We're missing the blue ones. There they are. Okay. All right. Chemical tank again. And this one's going to be for the blooded. To hold the blooded. Because we're going to... I mean, we want to stockpile it, right? We want to stockpile it. For power. Alright. Super. There we go. Because remember, this stuff is all going to be used. We'll be using... this is all going to be using our... you know... We're going to have, like, AE and stuff. So... We're going to need lots of power. Okay. I think I have enough fluid pipes, maybe. We'll see. But the first thing we have to do is hook power up to everybody. So the blood comes in right here. I don't actually think it matters where it comes in at. So we can put it like right here. I don't know if we should put it here though. This guy doesn't need ethylene. This guy needs the blood, so... Maybe we should move it over here. So this is going to make the blood. I saw that hiccup. What was that? It was definitely something. Alright, so we're going to mark this right here. So that's the blood tank, and this is the blood. Blood mixer. So we have to combine the blood tank with the blood mixer with pipes. And this is at 64. And this is at 55. So it's not too bad, really. It's not too bad. It's a lot, though. That's going to be... I don't know if I have enough pipes. We'll have to make more, probably. Okay, so from this guy, so the blood comes in, and it makes aerated. And then the aerated directly goes into the blooded ethylene. Or the blooded ethylene. It makes blooded ethylene, and then you combine it with the ethylene. So we got aerated combined with ethylene. So that is going to require our ethylene right there. I don't know. Maybe we should do it all over here. Maybe we should. Seems like it would be a good idea to do it all over here. That. Alright. So let's change that. So we're going to delete the blood mixer and move it to over here. So the blood So the ethylene comes in right here. The aerated comes in right here, and it spits out into a tank. Okay, so right here is where our blood mixer. Actually, it would be blood thinner, right? It wouldn't be a blood mixer, it's a blood thinner. That other machine's a blood mixer. That's right. Okay, so that's a blood thinner. Alright, so we need to connect blood thinner to blood tank. Into the ceiling. We're gonna go into the ceiling. So let's connect everybody up to power first. Gotta find all the power. Power for everyone! Actually, I think that... Wasn't the power like over here somewhere? Oh, look at that. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? That's beautiful. I tell you, beautiful. Alright. So we're going to connect the power. Just like that. Isn't it lovely when things work out right? So there we go. And we got power here. We are good to go now. Everybody's got power. So let's get out our... I might have to make more of these. Give me this. Give me this. Oh, he's not quite finished, is he? Finish up, man. Oh, it's got 20 left. There. Empty. Alright. Super. So I need to remember to smelt these. Okay, so we need to make... Because I gotta make more of these. So we're gonna have to make a whole bunch of pipes. So we gotta make these buckets and steel. I think this is all the steel we have. Okay. That's not good. And then we're gonna need the jelly. And then we're gonna need reinforced. We're gonna have to make more reinforced. This is why I told you make all those diamonds, because you really use them up for multiple things. It's kind of crazy how many resources this thing takes. The mechanism. Yep. So this is iron and redstone. Might as well start making some of that. So redstone, iron, just let that cook up. And then we're going to need, to make this, we're going to need the infused, and we're going to need some diamonds. So stick that in there and this in there, and let it cook. So this guy is what's going to hold our blooded ethylene. So we're going to have our blooded ethylene like right here. And that's going to be our new power line to all of our gas burner generators. Hopefully we'll have multiples. So this thing is, it's coming along. It's going to take a while to fill up, but almost done. Alright, I don't know if we'll have enough. We might. I got 4 stacks. Well, minus the ones I used out there in the blood magic. So we're going to start right here and we're going to go up. We want it to be a big pipe because okay, we want to go that way. And we're going to use this. Oh man, we are just like right under the dirt. Right under the dirt. I can't see. Let's go ahead and put the torches on. Ooh. Was that it? Oh, that's our blood tank. Okay. So it's right in front of us. There it is. All right. I need a way out, so we gotta break that one. So let's go ahead and get the configurator up. Oops. Totally didn't mean to do that. And this. And like that. All right. Like that. Get rid of the torch. Yeah, heck with the torch. And we need to tell it to pull. All right. That was an ordeal, was it not? Go away. That was definitely an ordeal. All right. We should have blood now, and it should already be creating. All right, not quite yet. Here it comes. There it comes. All right. So why are you not going in? Fluids. Input. Energy. Input. Fluids. Why is it not working? Why are you not working? Life essence fluid comes in. And it turns into aerated essence. It says it's a deconcentrator. That's the only thing it has listed for this. There is no such thing as a deconcentrator. So this is a concentrator. Deconcentrator. It's the same thing. Deconcentrating. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's like a little button and you could have it concentrate or deconcentrate. Alright, so it's working. Look at that. Yay. So we got life essence getting turned into aerated essence. Okay. So the aerated essence, I don't know what aerated essence is. Well, it's spelled with an E, aerated. It is a gas. Okay, so I need gas pipes. Put those pipes up. Where's my gas pipes at? That's fluids. 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 Do I have them on me? Oh, I do. Okay, so this goes directly into here. And this will also need this. Like that. And then he's going to fill this guy up. With blooded ethylene. Okay. So we need to go to gases. And this is output. And then we go over here. And he's filling it up. Okay. And then this guy on this side for gases needs to have input. So the ethylene output. So now he's making blooded, and the blooded is going to go into this tank. Whew, that was a process. All right. We do need to do a little work on this because it's ugly. There. That doesn't look bad when you look down. Alright, cool. So now we're filling up with blooded ethylene. So now we're going to take this off. No more ethylene for use. Because now you're going to get the good stuff. The good stuff, Mikey. So that's going to go straight from here into alright, let's not do that. No, 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 no. Just like that. I mean, I guess I could drop it down into the floor. I suppose. Just leave it. It's fine. Because it's going to try to auto-connect with that one and stuff, and yeah, just leave it. Alright. So, you know, pull, and he's going to put it into there as soon as it clears out the buffer. Very nice. It's a slow process, apparently. Speed, energy. Okay. So let's speed this guy up some. Energy first. And then speed. There it goes. And then this guy. Energy. Speed. There we go. Energy. Oh, you can't put energy in that. He can only take muffling. So, it has to completely empty out. We're running out of power. And then it should, once it runs out of ethylene, it should start pulling in the blooded. Okay, here goes. You're not doing it. Why are you not doing it? It's supposed to accept blooded, and it's not accepting it. Gases. Output. Oh, there it goes. Alright. So we got blooded now, and it should be burning pretty good. There goes our power. We are super golden. And the only bad thing is we have to stand out there and go AFK for a while, but it's okay. Alright guys, so it did not count in the quest, it looks like, for whatever reason. I don't know why. It says that we gotta get buckets of the stuff, but you know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna check them off. And we've already picked up substrate, so I don't know why it's doing this. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to say you're done and you're done. There. They're all finished now. And this thing should have finished, but it didn't. Why are you not working? I don't understand what's going on with this thing. Oh, that's why. We didn't pick up the biofuel. Seriously? Okay. There. It's all finished now. We made the ethylene and we got the blooded. So, it's all done. So, I gotta go stand outside AFK so it'll generate the blood. But we are finished, guys. I can add a couple of these gas burning generators if needed. But our system is in place. Alright guys, that's going to be just about it for this episode. So we have blooded ethylene now, which is awesome. Went through the whole process. And yeah. So in the next episode, we are going to continue on with mechanism. It's wanting us to make a purification chamber, a chemical dissolution chamber, and real ore processing. And then it's going to want us to build this reactor down here, which I don't know where we're going to stick that. We'll see. But anyway, I had a lot of fun and I appreciate you all coming along. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. You guys take care, alright? Toodles!